Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Adulting with Chi. We are on episode freaking 15, guys. Road to 100 episodes. Oh, that just freaked me out. No, you're good. All right, guys. Sorry. A little glitch. But chat, why the you know what? Y'all just gonna have to get used to be calling chat, okay? Until I can get my life together, my viewership, my supporters, my podcast community, I'm just let the chat word go. But we are on episode freaking 15, and I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. If you are new, welcome. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe the videos and tune into all the previous episodes. But today we're going to talk about something I feel like will benefit a lot of people, and that's boundaries. Boundaries. I speak on it a little bit here and there in correlation to other things that I've spoke on, but for me, boundaries are something that are non-negotiable. You need to draw the line. And an example I'll give you guys, I'm always good for a little short story, is my TikTok live. I have been so irritated, guys. I've been so irritated with these desperate men in my chat, okay? These weird, desperate men in my chat that feel like because they have access to me and I'm live, they have an opportunity to get at me. And it's so overwhelmingly annoying because I have men and women in my chat that support me. Whether they're tapping my screen, talking to me, whatever it is, they are there to support me. And I appreciate them so much. I really appreciate them. And it sucks that there's weird men that don't get it, don't understand, or don't have the social cues in their head to get what I'm saying. And they just come on there and they're like, hey, bae, ooh, yeah, you gorgeous. Can I take you on a date? Ooh, don't pop my balloon. I saw you on the... I would pop your balloon just like I popped the balloon on every man on that show. And you are in my chat. A little tiny profile picture and some annoying words put together that thinking you could holler at me. I've been drawing a line in the sand and creating a boundary, aka crashing out on some to make example for the other ones that are thinking or attempting to come in my live stream and holler at me. Like, I'll be in the middle of story time, telling a joke, telling a little hee hee ha ha moment. And here comes Mr. Desperate requesting to come up. And you want to know what they usually request and come up in the middle of me playing music, telling stories, or doing what I'm doing? Oh, hi. How are you? You couldn't ask that in the chat with the rest of the people? So you feel like you so special and I should give you all my attention that you get to skip past everybody and just come up and they want to hear you ask me how my day is going after I just asked the entire chat how their day is going and we're all talking about our day. You want to come up here and have a speed date competition with me, right? So the boundary is I make an example. You want to come up here and say hi? Great. Come on up. Since you're not going to respect my live stream, I'm going to put you on the spot. Why you come up here? Oh, I just want to see how you are. You can ask that in chat. Oh, but I just... So you thought because you saw me live, this was your opportunity to come up here and disrupt everyone else's peace. And usually my chat's so petty. They start using emotes and getting smart in the chat and basically trying to figure out why this person is on the screen, ruining story time or ruining their fun or messing up the vibe. So boundaries, that's just a small boundary I set with. You cannot come up in my live stream and ask me how I'm doing or anything because you think I'm going to sucker in and take you on a date. If I allow every man that passes through my live stream to come up there and prove their worth of a date, that means everybody can come up there and prove their worth of a date. And that's not why I'm here. I'm here for fun. I'm here for entertainment. I'm here for community. And I'm here to put it on somebody's head in a battle, okay? That's why we're here. We're here for fun. We're not here for you to be in my chat trying to find love. Wrong app, wrong place, wrong stream. So I set that boundary to the point where there's men that say baby, boo, whatever. I don't respond to them. Because I'm not your baby, I'm not your boo, I'm not your bae. I'm not going to say hey because I don't care. And I don't want to know you on that level. But if you're here for community, you want to say hello to the TVG gang, you want to talk to everybody in the chat, you want to vibe out, you want to be entertained while you at work, this is the place for you. If you're looking to fall in love with me, you're looking for me to sucker in and give it up, I'm not going to give it up. I don't care how many TikTok universes you send. I don't think they get it. And they don't even send TikTok universes. They just be sending a whole bunch of desperate comments trying to prove themselves to me in my chat. This is not the place to prove your love. And I'm not the girl to try and get on a live stream. Because trust me, they're on there. I'm not one of them. And it's so annoying. That's the thing. Ho-ha. Okay? Ho-ha. They're annoying. That means annoying. That means annoying in New Zealander native language. Okay? It's annoying as hell. Leave me alone. Like, you really think... And guys, my setup is nice. Okay? I got lights and shit everywhere. I got a freaking gaming chair that lights up. I be having my little headphones and my little Shure mic. Why are you in here thinking I set this setup for you to come find me to be in love? That's why you think I'm here? Oh, wow. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. We that dumb? We that dumb? We think women are setting up and buying thousands of dollars in equipments and laptops and shit to go live for your crusty ass to come in and find me and take me on a date? That's why you think I went on TikTok live to find you? I didn't. So that was a part of my crash out weekly because it's like very, very stressful and annoying. And I even snapped out on a supporter that's been, I would say, a supporter that's been around for like 3 years and followed me and my sister to multiple apps. And I cursed them out because they said to me, this was their exact words. Well, maybe not the exact words. Do I have the screenshot? Hold on. Before I start quoting shit, do I have the screenshot? Because I definitely thought I took a screenshot. And maybe I didn't. Oh, this is not my streaming phone. It's not on this phone, guys. Damn it. I don't think it's on this phone. Did I screenshot it? No. Oh. Where are the screenshots when you need them? I swore I screenshotted. Nope, I did not. This is me screenshotting me beating my sister. Of course I didn't screenshot it. I thought I screenshot that little smart ass comment because he about pissed me off. Okay, I found it. I do have the screenshot. So this is what this crust bucket said to me. I was saying men are annoying, whereas you can't just enjoy a beautiful woman. You gotta like pursue, try to touch, be annoying. And this big face loser said, yeah, I call him big face loser. I don't care. I felt disrespected. Said to me, oh, you need to cover up. Chat, I was in workout shorts and a sports bra. Things that I go in the gym in. So you're telling me I can't go live in a workout outfit because you can't control yourself? Because men can't control themselves? So you're telling me if a girl's walking around in gym apparel, you deserve to run up to her and grab her butt or something? That's a weird thought process. That is very weird, okay? Absolutely weird. Weirdo. He's weird. So anyway, beyond that weirdness, I just set a boundary. And I was like, I'm not talking to these desperate men. If they come up here annoying me and pushing themselves up on me, you will be made an example of. I'm going to explain to you how stupid you look, and then you will be removed and put back in the chat where you belong. You will not be on the screen asking me my freaking age. They're asking, like, they literally like, oh, where you from? How are you? How's your day? I just came up here to see how you are. Oh, you married? You single? You have kids? It's none of your business. The people that have been in here for months and a year, they know. They know if I'm single or not. They know if I have kids or not. The answer is I don't, but it's none of your business because that's not why we're here. You'll find that out maybe through a story time or two. Okay? How about you sit back and relax? They be in there trying to speed date so they can figure out if they want to stay or not. I don't want you. If that's what you're trying to figure out, please remove yourself. So, boundaries. That is the boundary I set in my live stream. You desperate men will not be entertained. You will not be giving an ounce of my energy because I don't have it for you. I really don't. I don't got it. I don't got the energy. Please leave me alone. That's just how I feel. Hey guys, you are listening to the Adulting with Chi podcast. If you are enjoying this episode, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And with that being said, let's get back to the episode. So let's say, got a definition as always. What is a boundary? Okay. A line that marks the limits on an area and a dividing line. That's just the definition of boundaries. Now let's apply that to relationships. A fine line. We need a fine line between what is accepted and what is not, what you will allow and what you will not. You have to set boundaries. And sometimes we feel like these boundaries that we're setting them for relationships. You got to set boundaries for yourself first because you have to know your limits. You have to pay attention to yourself. Self-awareness, one of my favorite words together, self-awareness. You got to pay attention to yourself. Know what triggers you. Pay attention to your emotions. Pay attention to things that put you in a place that you don't want to be in. When you set boundaries for yourself, you can then apply it to relationships to know what you will and will not allow. And I feel like if you set those boundaries and it makes others uncomfortable, that's not your problem because you can't lose yourself in other people. I'm not going to lose myself and compromise to the point where I am allowing boundaries to be crossed that I set to protect myself or to be myself or to love myself. I'm sacrificing them for what and for who? For what and for who? Why? Why am I doing it? And you're doing it for something or someone that may not go anywhere, that may not lead you to where you want to be as a fulfilled, happy person, whatever it may be, the goal, whether it's a business relationship, friendship, family. You have to set boundaries for yourself. Those boundaries that we set are for us first. We're setting boundaries for ourselves first. Remember that when you draw that line, you have to draw that line so that you can apply it to others. Because once you start allowing that line to be blurred, stepped over, it doesn't matter anymore. And now you're allowing yourself to be triggered, put in a bad state, a mental state that you don't want to be in. All the things that you did to protect yourself, you're now disrespecting yourself with. And I've learned that there's just some things I'm not going to go for. I'm not going to go for certain things because I ain't built like that. I'm not built like that. I know the things that I've been through and I know why I've developed the boundaries and the limits I've set on people and relationships and access to me is because I've been through things. So people like to think that you're setting boundaries to be a hard ass. No, you're setting boundaries to take care of you. You matter more. And I say this all the time. You can't take care of others if you can't take care of yourself. If you cannot take care of you, who's going to help? Who's going to help? And if you don't know that answer, that's why you have to take care of you first. And then you can start to pour out and pour into others. But you can't pour from an empty cup. Fill your cup up, all right? Allow your boundaries to be set and respected. Because people think that love is all that matters. No, love is respect. If you love me, you're going to respect me. If you love me, you're going to respect my boundaries. If you love me, you're going to respect the the limits that I've set to make sure that I don't end up in a dark place, to make sure I don't crash out, to make sure I don't feel less than. So sometimes those boundaries you set is because you don't know who you're dealing with. And in the beginning, if you feel like someone's trying to cross a boundary in the beginning of a relationship, friendship, whatever it is, you have to let them know. And if they do not respect it, they don't love you. Love is respect. And people like to give ultimatums to like, oh, would you rather love or respect? Would you rather loyalty or love? I'm not choosing. I'm not rathering shit. I'm not choosing love or loyalty or respect. Give it all to me. If you love me, respect me. If you want to be that person, bring loyalty, because loyalty is hard to find. Some people don't have a loyal ouncy bone in their fucking body, let alone talking about, I don't want your love if you ain't loyal. And I don't want your love if it doesn't come with respect. People will say they love you and then disrespect everything about you because they don't understand you. And understanding goes a long way too. If you understand me, you would understand my boundaries. If you take time to know me, you'll understand my boundaries. Understanding is a big deal to me. When I feel misunderstood, I feel disrespected. And when I feel like somebody is not taking the extra level to actually understand, I feel even more disrespected. I had, oh my gosh, another TikTok story. I had an incident with me and one of my friends on TikTok Live where I felt like everything I was saying was going in one ear and out the other. And then they said they didn't know what I was talking about. And I had text messages between me and this person that literally stated what I was saying. I literally told you this. So I told you this via text about how you carry yourself with me on live behind closed doors because we're friends. I didn't snap out. I let you be. And then, again, the banter and people like to talk crap. They like to talk about your team. And that's a boundary for me. You're not going to talk about my team's coin. You're not going to talk about these hardworking people that come on my live streams and support me. You're not going to tell them they're broke. You're not going to tell them to go recharge. They grown. Don't tell them what to do with their money. Boundaries, baby. I'm going to set this boundary. You're not going to talk to my chat like you ain't got no sense, or we're not going to be battling. And if you don't get that thing that I'm saying, then I'm not battling you. And that's the crazy part. That's a boundary I set so that me and my chat can continue to be respected and still have fun. So it's like, if you love me, you rock with me, respect that boundary, and you do that bantering with your friends that take it. Because I don't banter my friends like that. And I don't banter grown-ass people who are spending their hard-earned money calling them broke. I think it's weird, and that's like a banter live stream TikTok thing. I don't do the banter. Me and my sister, we have fun and we banter each other, but what we never do is we never disrespect the people that are supporting anybody when it comes to that coin, okay? Because you don't know what someone probably sacrificed or put to the side or saved up to support a streamer. I don't care if it's $10 fucking dollars. If they had $10 to spare and they gave you $10, I'm not gonna say, oh, that's all y'all got. I might say not enough, because other people could have helped, but I'm never going to single out anybody or single out an entire group and make them feel like they are broke or they ain't got it or they're less than. Like, y'all weird. I'm telling you, the world is getting really weird, and these streamers is weird. They ain't got no goddamn boundaries, just big-headed weirdos. But that is somebody I've known for a very long time, so it was, to me, he said, oh, you're dragging it. You killing the mood. Oh my God, you're dragging it. I'm dragging it. But as a man, he couldn't stop going back and forth with me. And then his big was, I'm sorry, I was wrong. You know what? My bad. I'm ruining the mood. I'm the bad guy. Like that pity giving up apology. I don't want that shit either. You can keep that shit too. I'm going to just leave. I'm killing the mood. No, you killed my mood. I told you why. And instead of you understanding, you're defending it and saying that everybody does that. everybody talks like that. Everybody banters. Who's everybody? Because if you put in everybody, you got to put me in that category. And I've never talked to your chat like that. I've never disrespected the people that support you. So how is that everybody if it doesn't include me? And I asked him that question. I said, have you ever heard me say that? You ever heard me banter and talk to your chat like that? He didn't answer my question. He said, I'm dragging it. I'm dragging it, but you can't answer my questions to end it. All right. That's cool. Keep arguing, keep going back and forth. But that's my boundary. You don't respect my chat, we don't battle. We can still be cool outside of that. We can still be cool outside of live because I know you before this. You've only been on here for a month. And he streams on Twitch. He does his thing. You know what I'm saying? But if you not gonna understand me on here, then I don't care to be on screen with you because it's gonna keep on happening again, and you're not gonna understand me because you're not taking the time to understand me. If I'm understanding where you're coming from, why can't you see where I'm coming from? People want to be understood, but they don't like understanding. So my boundary is, hey, I might pick up, but I'm not gonna battle you. I don't like, and that's the thing people don't realize. There's not a lot of people to battle all the time that have fun energy that make you actually want to engage. So if you're not going to understand, I'm going to set a boundary and I'm going to remove myself from the thing that's pissing me off, getting me out of my character, and having me crash out on live. So boundaries, 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 boundaries. I put them up and I keep them up. I draw the line. You cross it. That's it. Because you're not respecting me and you don't care to respect or understand why I'm like this and what made me like this. People just are so self-centered in their own shit. They don't understand other people and they don't care to understand. So the limits that I set for me are to protect me, and the boundaries you set it for yourself are to protect you first before you apply it to any relationship. It is self-focused. Boundaries are self-focused and can be self-elevating. So that's where I stand with just being a person that's not going to fold or bend. I don't give a fuck. I could literally tell you that with a straight face. I put up walls and I set boundaries around myself to protect me. And if you have a problem with it, you can kick rocks with no fucking socks and flip-flops because I don't give two shits. That's for me, not for you. It's not for you. It's not for you. It's for me. And if you don't understand that, then you don't need to be around. You don't need to have access to, and you don't need to be bothering me. So chat, I want you guys to put in the comment section, what is a boundary you set for yourself? And I said this in another episode because I did talk about boundaries before, but I never went into depth. Put a boundary you set for yourself or in a relationship that you feel is helping you elevate or just helping you not to crash the fuck out like I have. Because I'm telling you, without boundaries, I would be a complete crash out because I would just be allowing all this nonsense around me. And I don't. And I will not. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in and listening to episode freaking 15. We got 70. Oh my God. Guys. Oh my God. I was about to say 75. That would mean we have 20. We're supposed to be around 25 episodes. God damn it. This is diabolical. We got 85 more episodes to 100. We got to get these things rolling, pumping and jumping. Oh, gosh. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for rocking with me. For my new people, please make sure you subscribe, share, hit the like button, and comment down below. Let me know you guys are here with me. I appreciate you guys for tuning in to Episodes with Teen, and I'll see you guys on the next episode of Adulting with Chi. Bye.